Makoto, I made you a lunchbox. Would you like to eat it?
Huh? Yuko. She's the only person that cares about me. Are you sure you want me to take it? I was just on my way to the store to buy some lunch, so this is a welcome surprise.
I'm glad you're pleased about it. I was just on my way to your classroom.
I'm a junior in high school called Makoto Tanabe. Yuko Hoshino, who's 1 year younger than me, is a childhood friend of mine whom I've played with since we were little. The only reason I was able to make it through life with parents and a stepbrother like the ones I have is because Yuko was always there for me.
Is something wrong?
Oh, no, it's nothing.
By the way, can I come over to your house on our next day off? I want to see your new illustrations.
Oh, sure, I don't mind.
Woohoo! I'll come over at the weekend then.
Yuko was my only form of emotional support.
Daddy, Mommy, look! I aced all my exams!
Oh, Yutaka, that's great! We're so proud of you, son.
Yeah, it's great that we have an excellent son like you. I'm very proud of you.
My parents died in an accident when I was young, and my father's brother and his wife took me in. They then had a son called Yutaka, who's 1 year younger than me, and he became my stepbrother. His parents love him very much because he's a high achiever.
Hey, I painted this picture in class the other day, and the teacher liked it a lot. Everyone in my class said it was very good too.
What about it? Don't tell me you think we'll praise you for something like this.
What good will these paintings do you in the future? Your brother is so talented and all you do is paint pictures instead of studying. You should learn from him.
I wasn't good at studying or sports, but I always loved drawing and painting. My aunt and uncle didn't seem to like me very much for it, though. I sometimes heard them saying things like this.
Yutaka is a real genius. I can't wait to see what he becomes in the future. Compared to him, Makoto is...
I really don't know what he's thinking. He has a very dark personality.
You're right. Having just one kid is enough for me. That way we'd only have to pay tuition for one kid. My brother's death has left me with a lot of baggage.
That's true.
I was a kid that my step-parents didn't want. It was a great shock to me as a young boy. Now that I'm a junior in high school, I go to a nearby public school, and even now, I continue to draw pictures with the sole intention of receiving praise and approval from my step-parents. I'm not a high achiever, so drawing was the only thing I could devote myself to. I was only ever happy when I was drawing. I could forget about everything else.
Yutaka, here's your lunchbox.
Ah!
I make you a nutritious lunch every day. Go and study hard now.
Yeah, I know.
There's a terrible disparity, even though we're supposed to be brothers. She's never made me a single lunchbox. My younger brother, Yutaka, the high achiever, went to a private junior and senior high school with high tuition fees. His education cost a lot of money. I was never allowed to even join one of his after-school lessons. I grew up in a very sad environment. But then, as if by miracle, a beautiful sunflower appeared.
Hello.
Oh, come on in. Yuko, you've become so beautiful lately.
Makoto?
Oh, you want to see my illustrations, right? Come upstairs with me.
What? I thought I heard a strange voice, but it's just you, Yuko. What you doing here?
Oh, Yutaka, I'm...
What you waiting for? Come inside! Don't just stand there, Makoto. Offer her some tea or something.
Oh, of course. I was gonna, but Yutaka showed up, and the atmosphere in the room changed.
You've become prettier since entering high school, haven't you, Yuko?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Hey, you don't have a boyfriend now, do you? Why don't you go out with me?
What?
Hey! I'm not really interested in that kind of thing right now. I want to concentrate on my club activities, so I turn down anyone who asks me out.
Oh, so people are asking you out. I guess life is a little different when you're the popular girl in the track and field club.
But I'm having a little trouble with that.
Is something wrong?
There's someone who's a little persistent. I've turned him down many times, but he keeps asking me out. He ambushes me on my way home from school.
That sounds like a real problem.
Hey, Makoto, come over here for a minute.
Huh? Yutaka suddenly became a little bit irritated and took me out into the hallway.
You're in the same school as her. What you doing?
What you mean?
You know I like Yuko, and I'm after her, right? You're not good at anything, so you should at least be keeping an eye on her to make sure she doesn't speak to any weirdos.
We're in different grades. It's impossible for me to be around her all the time.
Hey, Yuko, if you're having trouble with that guy, my brother said he'll walk you home.
What?
As much as I'd like to walk you home, my high school has extracurricular classes, so it's impossible for me. It's a high school for elite students. My brother seems to have a lot of time on his hands, though, so, to be honest, I don't want any guys near you, not even Makoto. He's a nerd, though, so it'll be safe to leave you with him. You should have a bodyguard.
Ugh. This guy, he's really getting on my nerves.
But, Makoto, aren't you annoyed?
Oh, no, I don't mind, but you don't mind me being with you, do you?
Of course I don't mind. It's very reassuring.
Then I'll meet you after club activities at the school gate.
Sure.
It was settled. We were gonna start walking home together. Yutaka came between us, so I was never able to show her my illustrations, though. The next day,
I'm late because track and field activities lasted longer than usual.
it's okay. I was in the art club too, so don't worry about it.
Makoto, I ran an even faster time again.
You're amazing! The only thing I'm good at is drawing and illustrations.
Be confident, Makoto.
Whoa, what?
I love your illustrations because I can feel your kindness coming through in them.
Yuko! My heart is racing. Shall we stop holding hands?
I'm sorry,
This is the first time anyone's told me they like my illustrations. I'm a bit of a disappointing guy next to Yutaka.
That's not true. I've known you since we were kids, and I've never thought of you as a boring person. I love you, Makoto.
Huh? You like me? You're kidding, right?
I'm not joking. I'm serious. Please go out with me. The reason I'm turning other people down is because I love you, Makoto.
But didn't you say you wanted to concentrate on club activities?
If I go out with you, I'll still be able to focus on club activities. I think I can break the record in track and field, and if I do, I'll be satisfied with myself. Please, inject me with your Makoto vitamins!
My vitamins? But you realize that Yutaka has always liked you, don't you?
Yes, I'm aware of that. It's just that you're the only person I like.
I didn't know you thought so much of me. I've always loved you as if you were my sister.
Your sister?
I just don't know if my feelings for you are romantic or not. My step-parents love Yutaka way more than me. Wouldn't it be better if you went out with him? Yuko,
You don't have to answer me right now. I know you're going through a lot. But I've been honest with you about my feelings, so please tell me your honest feelings too.
She walked away, perhaps feeling awkward.
But you're the only person for me, Makoto! I've always loved you! I don't want things to get awkward, so I'll wait for you tomorrow in front of the school gate again.
She said that and ran away. At the weekend, a few weeks later.
Hey, Makoto! It's been 2 weeks that you've been walking Yuko home now. You're still her bodyguard, right? I won't forgive you if anything happens to her.
Shut up! I'm doing my job.
Someone's here! Go answer the door!
It was Yuko that had knocked on the door.
What the heck, Yuko? Did you come to see me by any chance?
No, I'm here to see Makoto. I baked cookies for him.
Huh? For me?
Nah, you made cookies for him? Give me some too!
They're only for Makoto. I brought them to eat in his room with him today while I look at his illustrations.
Why?
Let's go, Makoto.
Hey, but...
Dang it! Why did you choose him? Yuko, you'll have more fun with me. I'm gonna be elite when I grow up. Choose me!
Yuko came to my house acting so boldly. Yutaka was very jealous of me and was irritated and confused. Eventually, my step-parents came home and Yuko joined us for dinner.
Makoto, will you eat some of my side dish? I can't eat all of it by myself.
Sure, I'll have some.
I'll have some too, Yuko.
Makoto's gonna eat it.
What's with you? I told you earlier that I'm better than this idiot.
What exactly is it that makes you think that Makoto is an idiot?
So,
Let me tell you something. Makoto isn't an idiot, so don't you ever say that to my favorite person again.
yeah.
Yuko!
Come on, Yuko, calm down a little. You've always been so kind. You're just taking pity on Makoto, aren't you?
Yeah, it's impossible that Makoto is better than Yukata in any way. Makoto is far better than Yutaka. Why can't you understand that?
Stop messing around. What you mean by that? Do you think I'm inferior to him? Are you kidding?
You might get excellent grades at school, but that's all there is to you, right?
What do you mean that's all there is to me?
You lack compassion as a human being. When I'm around you, I feel sad. It's no fun.
Nonsense! In the future, only those who can hold their own will survive. What good is compassion? Ever since I was a little kid, I've been studying hard and getting good grades. Now it's time to charge my batteries and rise above the crowd. Your kind of humanity is a joke.
We have different values. Makoto is always improving his skills by painting things that he likes. You both have different goals, but the fact remains that you've both worked very hard, and yet you call Makoto an idiot. But I think that saying that makes you the idiot. I don't get along with you, Yutaka. I feel more at ease when I'm with Makoto, because he's kind and considerate. That's why I like him.
Ugh.
My step-parents, who have doted on Yutaka since we were kids, looked at Yuko with a pouty face. Thank you. What you said earlier made me so happy. When I found out that you were the only one looking out for me, I felt my heart fill up. I wasn't blessed with a nice family after my parents passed away, but I'm glad that there's one person that understands me.
I know it's going to be hard for you to stay in that house now because of me. My parents have known about your situation since we were kids, and they're actually very worried about you. I'll talk to my parents about what happened. Why don't you come to live with me?
I'm gonna get a job after high school and leave that house, so I'll live there for one more year. I want to get a job in the art world, but it's hard to get a job right away. I'm gonna save up money and get closer to my dream, even if it takes me a long time.
I'll support you. I'll do whatever I can to help.
Thanks. I've never had confidence in myself, but your words have made me realize that it's okay to be myself. I've been hiding it, but the truth is, I've always loved you too, Yuko. I've loved you since we were kids. I want to go out with you. I'll take good care of you.
Sure.
I was finally able to express my honest feelings to her. After that, Yutaka was so shocked that he never left his room.
Oh my gosh! There's no way that Yuko's dating Makoto! I won't accept that I'm inferior to him! I won't admit it!
Hey, Yutaka, come out for a minute. Let's have dinner together.
How long are you gonna skip school for? We pay a lot of money for you to go to that school, and now you're gonna end up getting expelled!
Shut up! Leave me alone! I'm not going to that school anymore!
I'm sorry for your heartbreak, Yutaka, but I'll never give you Yuko. For being a younger brother who received so much praise in the past, this was his first defeat, and I could tell it was very painful for him. As for me, I'm balancing my schoolwork, my part-time job, and my illustrations. I'm working hard every day to be independent in a year's time. Yuko, the illustration I drew for the club recently won a prize in a competition.
That's great, Makoto. You did an awesome job. I'm proud to call you my boyfriend.
Thanks. I'll work hard towards my dream. I'm going to my part-time job now, so I'll see you later today.
Have a nice day. Good luck.
I'm sure I'll go through many painful events in the future. But no matter what happens, I know I'll be okay. Now that I have a girlfriend who appreciates me.